It's a Nintendo Direct week. How can you not want to party? Good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. I'm freaking pumped because new Nintendo Switch games are about to be unveiled, announced, and shadow dropped, and there's nothing else quite like it. So what's going on already? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Tons of insider info, and it's from the one insider that at this current moment in time, we can all trust, Pyoro, bringing the heat and the knowledge, and I'm going to explain it all for you and work through his crazy little puzzles, secrets, whatever you want to call his hints, and tell you what is going to be coming later this week. In the meantime, though, Nintendo, they're currently the richest company in Japan. So if you had any fears that they were messing things up or that they couldn't afford to have a bad holiday, well, they can. They're the richest company in Japan. They've got billions upon billions in cash. And even though their stock prices saw the largest drop in the last year because of the rumors of the Switch 2 delay, they still are swimming in money. Picture Miyamoto as Scrooge McDuck, all right? Picture Furukawa encased in gold. They are mega rich over there. And they'll continue to be so because they continue to do things like a partner showcase this week. Nintendo has not officially confirmed it, but it'll probably be dropping on Wednesday or Thursday, especially because Pyoro has really upped the heat on his teases and hints. Previously, Pyoro said that yes, there was going to be a partner showcase this week. We think that it was delayed after last week. People like Jeff Grubb came in and said, hey, Microsoft, Nintendo, they didn't want to match up on the same day, so Nintendo pushed it, probably getting some Microsoft announcements at that Nintendo Direct, and that explains why we would not be hearing from Microsoft's own mouth the 4 games that are coming to other platforms, because Nintendo probably has the marketing deal to announce it themselves. Hi-Fi Rush out today on Nintendo Switch, or Pentiment out today on Nintendo Switch. But what else is coming? Well, we'll get to Pyoro in a moment. Let's start with a ratings board leak. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance showed up on the South Korean ratings board, which is purportedly a complete version of SMT5 with additional content. Now, SMT5 dropped on Switch back in 2021, 3 years since its release, and now it seems like we're going to see an announcement of a new version. Now, I did not play much of the original version, so this isn't my cup of tea, but it does seem legit because it was popped up on the South Korean ratings boards and then it was brought straight back down. So that tells me that they've acknowledged, oops, we made a mistake, and this thing is probably going to show up in the next 48 hours. Just to let you know, I do think the partner showcase will be Wednesday. Nintendo loves Wednesdays, and Pyoro typically starts leaking 48 hours before a direct drops. That lines up with what he started to say today, and it's some crazy stuff. It does seem like this partner showcase is going to have more than a typical partner showcase, including multiple Nintendo associated things, which I've warned you about in a good way. Remember, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope showed up at a partner showcase, and Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity showed up at a partner showcase. Nintendo could definitely publish some games at a partner showcase, even if they aren't developed by their first-party studios. Now, Pyoro started the madness by saying, is Game Freak a partner? Game Freak, the people who develop with the Pokemon Company the Pokemon games. But obviously, Pokemon games are not popping up at a partner showcase. That would be blasphemous and ridiculous, especially since Pokemon Day is now a week away. And Game Freak could surprise us because sometimes they make other games. They made Little Town Hero. They made Tembo the Elephant. Okay. And they made Pocket Card Jockey Ride On. Now, this started off as a 3DS downloadable title. It's now since been remade into an Apple Arcade game, and Pyoro is indicating that Game Freak is going to be bringing a Switch version of this solitaire horse racing mashup to Nintendo Switch. It would be fittingly a smaller eShop title and something that you could just pick up, probably shadow drop since it already has come out on Apple Arcade. Again, it's a mix of solitaire and horse racing. I played it on 3DS. It is pretty fun, at least in quick bursts, and it seems like this is the game Game Freak will release. We know Game Freak is working on multiple other titles, including one published by Private Division in 2K, but that game seems to not be ready, and Game Freak is more aligned with Nintendo and Pocket Card Jockey, and Pyoro liked some tweets that were indicating Pocket Card Jockey will be the game. So I think you're going to get some PCJ, you're going to get some Solitaire, and if you're into horses, Solitaire, or just like cute puzzle games from the people that made Pokemon, this could be a nifty pickup. Now, Pyoro also is saying, is Nintendo a partner? Which got people really excited. What the heck could Nintendo be publishing at this event? Or is there going to be something major? Now, initially it was like Maybe Paper Mario will get dated at this partner showcase. Maybe Nintendo will announce a brand new game. Maybe Wind Waker or Twilight Princess will pop up here. But that is kind of out of the question. Nintendo absolutely can publish a game coming out of a partner showcase, but their first party output is going to be saved for Twitter or their own direct or who knows what else they want to do. They will not mess with the formula because partner showcases are intended to give other developers the shine. Just like indie worlds are supposed to bring a lot of good publicity to indie games that may get lost on the eShop, the same can be said for these partner showcases. Everyone is always bummed to hear about third-party stuff, but I think this one's going to be really good. And so Nintendo absolutely will not cloud the puddle by bringing in their own big hits, especially something as exciting as Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door getting dated for, April or May. Instead, Pyoro gave us another hint, and it made things much clearer, but at the same time, the waters are still in flux. Pyoro said, sometimes Nintendo can be a partner because they love dolphins. And this brought a bunch of theories to light. Now, my favorite one, the most exciting one is, you know what the emulator is called for GameCube? You know what the code name for GameCube was? Freaking Dolphin. Now, could Nintendo have worked with another development studio to bring some GameCube game back to Nintendo Switch? Or could they be announcing GameCube titles for NSO? That would be freaking great, but again, I go back to my previous claim that Nintendo will not want to mix their direct stuff in with third parties. So I think GameCube NSO is out. But could it be another GameCube game coming back to Nintendo Switch, ported and or remastered and or remade? It very well could be. People took some guesses saying, oh, maybe Wave Race, because like that has water. But Endless Ocean seems to be actually what this is most likely referring to, which isn't a GameCube game and frankly, I don't think is all that exciting. If you do not recall, Endless Ocean was a duo of Wii titles that allowed you to explore the ocean. They were kind of like indie, moody, vibey, explorative underwater games, noticing species and exploring a shipwreck before that was like a big thing. There's not really a ton to it, although I've seen people say that Endless Ocean did inspire their career in marine biology, their love for ocean animals, or just like a really relaxing weekend on their Nintendo Wii. So I'm sure there will be some people that are excited, but if it ends up being Endless Ocean, unless they evolve the gameplay tremendously, I will be skipping. I would much rather this be Chibi freaking Robo coming back from GameCube. Now, Marco Mauro is kind of a disgraced leaker who Pyoro does not like. Pyoro has asked them to delete their account multiple times. They have not obliged. But Marco Mauro tweeted a picture of Chibi Robo on fire today, and Pyoro tweeted back, hello. That is crazily nice for Pyoro. He's playing friendly instead of aggressive end of the world. Is Marco Mauro onto something? Is Dolphin not referring to Endless Ocean, but instead Chibi Robo? We had someone reputable from over on the eastern side of gaming news kind of confirm that it's Endless Ocean, but now Pyoro is indicating maybe it's Chibi Robo. So is the Dolphin referring to GameCube games coming back, or is the Dolphin literally referring to dolphins in the form of Endless Ocean, Echo the Dolphin? I don't know any other dolphins, popular dolphins out there. Miami Dolphins, Nintendo is publishing Madden? No, they're not. But what will this be? Do you think the Dolphin is specifically directly a dolphin? He did use the dolphin emoji. Or is the Dolphin a tease, a hint, a code for GameCube, in which case maybe there's multiple GameCube games that are coming back? Again, this would not be the time for Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. Do not get your hopes up. It also would not be the time for Metroid Prime 2 Remastered. Do not get your hopes up. Nintendo would be saving things of that sort for their own presentation, their own direct, their own silly little Twitter drops. This is going to be third-party focused, but Nintendo might publish the title. Chibi Robo could be made by somebody and published by Nintendo. Endless Ocean could be made by somebody but published by Nintendo. Maybe Mario is going to ride a dolphin and race in the latest aquatic kart adventures made by... Okay, we're getting a little too crazy here, but it does seem like we are starting to paint the picture of not only a few titles in the partner showcase, but a pretty substantial partner showcase. Pyoro has already said Penny's Big Breakaway is coming in shadow dropping. We now have indication that Game Freak is dropping their own little nifty eShop title. Nintendo is publishing something to do with dolphins. SM5 Vengeance looks to be a lock, and who knows what else. Remember, these partner showcases have evolved from being 8-minute affairs all the way up to 25 minutes. I think this one is going to be packed as a lot of companies are ready to release their software, especially given a lighter half of the year from Nintendo and a humongous install base. It's an exciting time if you are a third party to try to capture some sales. And while many of these games may be brought back from the past, I do hope there's a few new surprises as well. And I still would love it to close with Hollow Knight Silksong. Nintendo could surprise everyone and really grace us with a great partner showcase. Because to me, one huge game like Hollow Knight Silksong or something like of similar caliber, they had Monster Hunter Rise at a partner showcase before. I can't say it's not going to happen, but that would make this partner showcase absolutely worth it and absolutely very exciting. What do you think of these leaks? What do you think of Pyoro's hints? What the heck is the Dolphin referring to? Let me know your take in the comments down below, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'll let you know as soon as this partner showcase is out. Probably going to Shadow Drop Wednesday, or it could be announced tomorrow for Wednesday. That's my best guess right now. Pyoro is the leaker we trust. Everybody else kind of on shaky ground. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. Love you lots. Thanks again for watching. SwitchForce out.